Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another stream. This is the kind of Monte Fisto, and clearly I did not get the PlayStation 2 emulator set up. Probably next weekend we'll be starting on Silent Hill 2 and alternate between streams of that while we work through getting all of the different endings for this game. This game's a lot more meaty than I remember it, actually, surprisingly. Still thoroughly enjoying it. This game holds up, it really does. We finish our first quest through, where we actually got the good ending, but without the conditions that would allow us to open the combo on the coffin that we found in that ending. And I have pretty much notes on what we're doing here. The very first thing we're gonna do is be an absolute asshole to everyone else on board, so that's gonna be fun. Collector G says, I think you'll be impressed by how far PS2 emulation has come. I really think so as well. Because the last time I actually tried it, I want to say it was at least like 10 years ago, dude. And I honestly think it was longer than that. Yeah, maybe like somewhere between 12 and 13 years ago. I feel like I tried it sometime between 2012 and 2010. But anyway, what's good, Collector G? How you doing, brah? But yeah, holding off the stream of Silent Hill 2 will allow me to find time sometime this week to do that. So that's what I'll do. I am like super burnt today. Last 2 days I really pushed myself hard at the gym, and this was like we're just coming off of being sick. But hey, all good. What the gym's for is if you really push yourself, try. Daddy. I gotta connect the fucking controller first. There we go. Alright, let's go. Let's do this shit. There we go. Picking up on the video. Beautiful. I think Memories of the Escape might actually just show cutscenes so without having to play through the whole fucking thing. That you've unlocked anyway. I'll continue. So there we are. We have the first of 6 endings. That is the one where we found the coffin, but we don't know the code. At least we didn't for that one.
It's 4.
So second intro, we got through the tutorial room and we went through the initial introductions, Zero explaining the game, and we saw the banking investor get blown up
Add up
before he could lower our credit score.
The digital route is...
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4. Are these really the teams?
So this is like, what's funny about this part, I don't know why this is so funny to me, but it really is. But like in the last decision, you kind of saw that Junpei had like the folded paper, right? To swap out what he actually wanted. To kind of like get what he wanted at the expense of other motherfuckers, if need be. But this one, you just met everyone. Everyone has agreed how they're gonna split up.
I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that. Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
And now it's time to be a dickhead. Collector says, have I ever seen the anime Ghost Hunters? Is that the one that was like, the dubbing company did not give 2 shits, and it was kind of like a boring anime anyway, so they decided to just go completely mental with it? I saw the first episode or 2. I never finished it. I should probably go back and check it out, though. If I'm thinking of the right one.
Hey, wait. I want to go through door 5 too.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Well, you know what's in there, don't you?
Maybe I'm thinking of a different door. I think there's one other door where we're like an uber dickhead and we're like, now we're going through that one. Fuck you guys, bye.
Well,
If I'm remembering correctly, and then like Lotus just punches you in the face after you get back from being in that door.
Please, let me go into door 5.
Man, now we're right back where we started. You know that?
That might be
Junpei's
like in the
bracelet
second
is number
decision.
5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us. Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
Oh, did I fuck up someone's plan?
don't go away!
Did I fuck up
You
everyone's
need to
plan?
listen to me, Clover.
I could go through Lotus's door. Yeah, you just had to put up with some shit, but I mean, that's, you know, it's most women.
Go to door 4 with the others.
Especially the ones with big thingies.
No!
Don't be so selfish.
Don't be so selfish. Junpei wants to go through door 5.
Why?
You'll be fine. Just relax.
What did he tell her?
Ah shit, what did he tell her?
Okay.
Alright, let me write down my decisions here so that way I remember. Oh my god, dude. Come on, pen, work, for the love of God. What the fuck is that about? Come on, man. It's 5. Who am I going in with?
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5
Oh, this is going to be
are-
our first time we're actually in a door with Snake. We actually get to learn a little bit about him.
me, 7, and Snake.
Alright, so that... 7, Snake. It's kind of an interesting combo, okay.
7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14. And the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover.
God damn, that's a big fucking party you got there.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus
I
1
guess
plus
safety in
4
numbers,
is
right?
22. And the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2, 4. We're okay with this.
No problems here.
Yes. Let's do it.
And 7's trustworthy, although he is very much a degenerate who might like to fuck sex dolls and has a foot fetish. We learned quite a bit in the previous playthrough.
All right then.
He is a man who spends a lot of time
The
on the
lever's
good
all
old
that's left.
4chan.
Okay. All right then. Let's go.
Okay. Please be careful.
We will. And it's open.
Yeah. Also, I looked at the trailer for Danganronpa, and I think it's a couple different things. It's like, and once again, I'm not trying to write it off, but here's me writing off. I will eventually get around to it. It's like the combination of like, oh, I'm the super normal one. I'm the super ultimate cheerleader. I'm the super ultimate studious one. I'm the super ultimate otaku. I'm the super ultimate athlete. I'm the super ultimate gangster. And it's like I can't connect with anyone because none of it feels real. You know? I mean, there's some ridiculous shit in here. I mean, this game, everyone just watches a shit ton of modern day Discovery Channel, watching Ancient Aliens and watching Conspiracy Theory, and you know, Jesse the Body Ventura. Aside from that, it's much more grounded.
Oh,
That's messed up.
that was the 9th man. Oh.
Good luck, Snake.
How can you?
Don't trip over all that
Well,
shit.
Do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you?
Sorry.
Let's go.
Oh, damn it. The countdown started.
I got it. Reeks of gefilte
Shit,
fish.
the door.
There's no turning back now, and if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, found it. Right here.
Oh, well, that was fucking convenient. Characters did grow on me in Danganronpa. In a way, it was like watching a bunch of high school archetypes go through Willy Wonka shit. Yeah, once again, I just need to give it a shot, and I know I do. It's the same thing with the later Persona games, although I did give 3 a shot, and I stress all the issues I had with that game, although they did just release that game. I'm curious as to what other people's views are, but I'm done with Persona 3. I will move forward. If I jump back into the Persona series, it's gonna be with 4 and 5.
Whew. Well, it looks like it stopped.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
The funny thing is, though, is like all of these. I'm not sure if it's the same development company or publisher, but I know like Spike Chunsoft is at least a publisher of both games. I wonder if they develop both games as well.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
The detonators have been deactivated.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay.
Sure thing.
It's funny because they have to run a goddamn marathon to get to their deactivation device. For us, it's just
And they're gone.
right next to this guy's spleen.
Now.
Just curious, which version of Persona 3 did you play? The PS2 version or the PSP? Actually, both, but I played more of the PS2 version, I believe. I did play both on a cracked PSP. Oh, dude, PSP is so great. Oh my god, I love the security so bad on that fucking thing. PSP, in terms of like just retro gaming, it's one of the most cost-effective consoles you can fucking buy in terms of quality versus how much you can get, because you just soft mod the fucking thing. It takes no money. You just fucking hook it up to your PC and fuck it, and then there you go. And then you just put all of the ISOs right on the memory card you already have there. It's insane. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Still have my PSP. Probably the battery's fucked. I probably have to purchase a new one off Amazon, pop that in, because if you leave it like dead for too long, you know, it just doesn't hold a charge anymore.
Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
Maybe this wall can be moved. Or not. It's not budging.
Hey, there's a door over there.
A first-class cabin, huh?
But yeah, is there a consensus on which version of Persona 3 is better, though?
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we?
First class cabin.
All right then, let's go.
First class cabin.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't want to look, but...
You gotta look, Bo.
It's so horrible.
Why the whole reason we came in here, man.
He'd been wearing these. The bracelet's off. Oh, wait. Zero did say.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only 2 ways to do so. 1. You escape from this ship. 2. Your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the air traffic Nary's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
The bracelet comes off when you're dead. Oh, but what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Oh, just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human. Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke.
PS2 version has more content, but the PSP version has better pacing because all the daytime stuff is just point and click. Gotcha. Once again, I did play through a little bit of both. Probably like minimum, at least like 5 hours of each. Minimum. I think I did a lot more for the PS2 version though. And yeah, but it was kind of like spread apart because I think I played the PS2 version first, and later when I had to crack PSP, I was playing through that, and just because it's free, you can just put on AI. So when you want, I'm like, let me give Persona 3 another shot, and then I don't know, play for a bit. I'm like, nah, I'm just nah.
Huh. Where did... Through here?
Ooh.
What's up?
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door...
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
This looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room is probably a living room. Or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
Also, something to note, the PSP version of Persona 3 will let you grind for as long as you want in the Tartarus without getting tired. The PS2 version, you get progressively more tired. Yes. Actually, I didn't really mind that because it did kind of prevent you from overgrinding, but I guess if you played very badly, you could fuck yourself very, 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 very hard for the PS2 version and be under level. I feel like I feel like they probably balance it in a way where that's really difficult to do. I don't know, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that is like a significant downside to it. I do definitely remember. Yeah, I definitely played the PS2 version more because I remember running in that tired mechanic like it's fucking Harvest Moon. All right, these are some big ass rooms. Score plate A. I see. This feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Yeah, that's it. Kind of weird, huh?
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
I heard something strange.
Something strange.
Ah, well, never mind.
Oh, okay,
It doesn't seem
fucker.
to be anything suspicious.
How about you tell me what's going on?
I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced.
Oh god,
than
he's
those
a
of
blind
most
man who's up
humans.
his own ass.
I notice even the slightest of noises.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
It's like that time George W. waved at Stevie Wonder. Did that motherfucker just wave at me? I could hear his hand. Yeah,
No,
it's amazing.
Such a thing would be impossible.
I know, get me wrong, George Bush is literally a war criminal and a traitor, but still, that's a funny moment.
However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was...
Yes, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat
I will teleport behind him, nothing personal, kid.
Oh, really?
You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try?
I'm actually Ben Affleck from the hit movie Daredevil.
I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it.
Yeah, why is he trying to fucking pick a fight with me? What the fuck, dude?
Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
He's like doing the Navy SEALs copy pasta, but IRL. This is a locking thing. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? Looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. This device will sense it and unlock. True, but there's some strange device in lieu of a keyhole. Alright, we're gonna try to get all this shit. Table with a mirror. Yes, you know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, staring into her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? Oh god. Fucking Snake is a Reddit user. What's this? This isn't a score, it's a map of the ship. A map? There's a map of the ship here? Yeah, I imagine it'll prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Ah. Piano. There's something amiss with the keys. It's out of tune or something? No, not like that. It's probably tuned. It's just, well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't need the C, but rather a different note entirely. Same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Oh, why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. The piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. Gotta remember the piano key in Silent Hill? That's kind of a bitch. I think I've seen other people play that section and have like way more trouble than I did though. I believe so. I think I had more trouble with like the gates, the turnstiles that you have to rotate. Puzzles in Silent Hill were actually fairly difficult. Something wrong? It's kind of hard to see the notes. Maybe I put something under them. Background for the notes. Oh, I guess I should show off the flow, huh? So last time we went through the 4th door, then we went through the 7th door with 7 and Clover, and we were able to talk to 7 Clover about like EDT crystallization and sublimination, and also blow 7's mind because we just got a lecture. from Lotus in the previous room. Then we learned about Alice, the Egyptian mummy. And then we gave the bookmark to Clover. And she started to tell us about psychic tests, which when we were with Clover in the top captain's room in 1 with Ace, we got a lot more information on the weird-ass tests that they had on this very ship 6 years ago. I actually learned quite a bit about Clover's character, which is good. Probably more than anyone else. Window, there's an iron plate nailed to it. Oh, wow, this fabric feels great. I bet the chair's really comfortable. This is a high-quality desk. Teak or perhaps mahogany? Wow, how can you tell? Oh, I have my ways. What if we go through this one? Oh, look at that. Huh? The safe is locked. It's one of those dial locks. It doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Find this thing, 7? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. Interesting. Won't be able to open it until we know the right numbers. Yes, well, this feels like glass, a rectangle glass, transparent, I assume. Feels something printed on the surface. What is it? A sheet music with some C notes written on it. Something inside. I can tell by the weight. It makes no noise when shaken. Dude, Snake just loves to fucking flex. Thing happens when I press it. If I go over here, can I not go over there? I guess not. Well, the sink's clean. Any water? Nothing coming out. We got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything. Lights on? Nope. Doesn't look like there's anything hidden here. Testing. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York, and boy, am I tired. Yes, thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. It's not a mic, 7. It's just a shower head. The hell? Faucet must be for putting water into the bathtub. Oh, well, let's pull this drain, right? Whoa, hold up. I was just thinking, maybe we might be able to use the water. Use the water? What the fuck? What do you mean? Alright, maybe we do need to use the water. Also, really hard to turn. Hard for you to turn, kid. Wasn't that a thing in, that's the thing in Saw, right? Where it's just like, oh, you pulled the bathtub with your foot at the very beginning of the movie, and therefore, you're all gonna die. It's like, what the fuck? That wasn't fair, dickhead. Does anyone else remember that? That was horseshit. Damn it, nothing. Might as well be a damned rock. It looks like something's holding onto a knob in place. Well, if you can't do it, 7, guess we might as well give up. Oh, what's good, Videograms? How you doing, bro? Here we are with a mirror. What a pair. A college kid and a terrifying giant of a man in a beanie. Stuck in a cramped bathroom. This beast of a man. My parents say. Junpei, you have something to tell us? Nothing wrong, Junpei? You look real sad all of a sudden. No, nothing. I guess he does have one-itis over a, his elementary school crush. Some sort of antique desk. Makes sense, though. I guess this whole room's full of antiques. You get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here. Piece of paper that's been folded in half has score painted on the front of it. Score? That's gotta mean musical score. That's true, then the score we just found was probably in here. At least at some point. Can I pick it up? Weird. Alright. Couch looks big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. Couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, if there's something you're not saying, never mind. Oh, well, look at that. Something in the back. Let's see if I can reach it. It's a little... God damn, that's hot. You're not real smart, are you? Come on, of course it's gonna be hot. It's a fire. Even a monkey knows it shouldn't stick his hand in the fire. Well, looks like we're gonna have to get some water and some way to carry the water. Hey, Junpei, where are you going? Did we come out that door? No point going back there. All that's out there is the locked number door and dead body, or what's left of it. Yeah. Oh, face. Okay, you're gonna use the vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. Just gotta fill the thing with water. So it was this door, this door. Right, shouldn't be hard to fill this vase up. Can I pull the plug now, motherfucker? Alright, where's that thing? Good tug, I'll get it out. There's a parent plate made of glass. Yeah, it's sheet music with a couple of D's on it. Alright, so I think we're done with that. Oh shit! Toilet paper. Good. We need this. Oh, do we need to do something here? Fuck. Wait, is there really no point to this place? There's a hand coming out of the toilet. Alright. Making some fucking Majora's Mask references. Continence is a problem many older men struggle with, but there's help. It's weird there's nothing in there, though. Suitcase made of leather and the couch made of rich mahogany. Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it. It's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it. It's a couple of G notes written on it. Huh, I wonder what that means. About time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go. Good job. Another success. Fire didn't stand a chance. Alright, let's pull it out. Don't want to get burned, but let's... Now the sleeves. Alright, so we got the score plate. It's like blank sheet music.
Oh.
Hey, Seven. What the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all. What the hell is wrong with me? There's memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Oh. Yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh?
Alright, so I just finished some Yingling Oktoberfest I had with my dinner. I think my issue with the Yingling Oktoberfest, it's not bad, it's just not a very good Oktoberfest. It tastes like Yingling. Like slightly malty Yingling. Which ain't bad if you like Yingling, but I mean I like Yingling, I just wanted a more Oktoberfest. So now I got some Pumpkin Imperial Pale Ale from Southern Tier Brewing Company. What the fuck is this from? It's like PA and New York. I guess they have two different branches. Pour this real quick. Sorry guys, bear with me. I'm using a beer stein from like the 60s or 70s. Found it in a nice antique shop. Oh yeah.
I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Are you telling the truth?
Oh wait, more. Bear with me. Wait, how are you guys doing tonight? You guys drinking anything? Just maxing and relaxing? Have a good weekend? Bad weekend? Playing anything spooky or just anything in general? Oh yeah, that's a good amount ahead.
Huh?
Well, you look pretty
got a
calm
hooker
for
over.
somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck. But that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
Is amnesia real? I feel like I never see. It's only in fiction, you know what I mean? Let's see, collect a G, drinking some La Croix. I don't even think I've ever had that, honestly.
Hey, that's it?
That's it.
Oh, and the Pumpkin and Imperial Pumpkin Ale, the first impressions, the spice is a little strong.
Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
How are you fine with something like that?
Yeah, very strong, like, pumpkin spice flavor, like, very, very strong. It's not awful, but for a pumpkin ale, I don't know, like, there's so many pumpkin ales to choose from right around October, and there's a few good ones, a lot of weird ones. I can't really call them bad, but weird is the word that comes to mind. Alright, so we learned about, 7's amnesia. This isn't a huge revelation. We would have found that out by talking to everyone else before. It's weird, though, that in the bathroom there's nothing we can do, though. Seems the goodest place to put this music we found. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom, stack the glass plates on top of it. Sweet, now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I'm unable to see, you see. I'm sure I need to tell you, but the keys on the piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, and D won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. Understand? Yeah, alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, and the D-pad kind of snaps onto him, so that's kind of what you want. Collect G says La Croix. It's basically carbonated water, literally nothing but spicy water. Favorite drink. Interesting. Oh, they're just completely broken. Ah, shit. Oh, wait. On, boo. Hey, there we go. And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what's that noise? Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. Heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan. Stand, bow, be seated. Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Yes, I suppose that was a classroom bell, wasn't it? Oh yeah, the Japanese, yes. I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. Fun fact for, some of you homies in the chat that might not know. Try not to talk about too much, just, I don't know, 'cause it feels weird. But I did, go to college in, Japan for 1.5 years. Total of 2 years spent in Japan. But, I don't know, that was cool. But yeah, that fucking sound kinda gets burned into your fucking memory. I can't imagine going there for like fucking, what, 10 years, some shit. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Westminster? The palace in London that plays host to these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London, the capital of England, huh? Hey, right, the door's now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. But what about this safe? It's a safe. A safe, huh? The exit's open. Yeah, strange that we didn't need to open this to achieve our goal. Of course he did, you otaku, lol. Yeah, I mean, I got fucking scholarships to do that shit, so I'm like, fuck, I might as well do it. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still have college loans from the other fucking, Out of math. 2.5 years of college. Oh my fucking lord, dude. So fucked. Do you think it's important? I wonder what's in there. Yeah. Interesting. Well, that's something I need to write down. Amnesia and a safe that I can't open. Alright, let's go. Weird. Because, yeah, you have to go through the, like, card reader to enter it in, but you can still go back through these rooms, through the exits.
Another hallway? Hmm?
That should do it.
What's he up to?
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
Right for that goddamn safe.
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Well then?
Can't say I could ever imagine Seven playing the piano. He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess. But why would he want to leave the door unlocked then? I have no clue.
Hey, wait for me!
Weird
Whoa,
and freaky.
A metal grate? Why is this thing... Figures.
Are those elevators over there?
No way to know if they're working or not from here.
Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate. Sounds like it's locked.
Yep. Stairs leading down.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
So we can open it?
Nah, I think it's locked too. Look.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
So, as you can see, that one is likely.
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
Hold on. Where's Seven? Ah, there he is. Down that hallway. This way, Snake. Follow me. I wonder if this door will...
How about that?
Alright, so the casino
Oh,
is the
wow.
second room in 5. Weird how the first 2 rooms you choose, like that first room, 4 or 5, have 2 puzzle rooms, and everything after that is 1 puzzle room.
Is this some kind of casino?
Sure looks like one.
Well, this is troubling. It seems we are once again locked in.
Even if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
So we must find another exit then.
All right, guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go.
I remember this room being tricky. I think in general the 5 door might be a little bit more challenging than the 4. I believe, maybe. I don't know, though. It's been a while. Right, card 5. Poker table, nothing on it. It's like a playing card. 7 of spades. Playing card. 4 of spades. Alright. Look like anything else is back there. Well, would you like that? Someone left a bottle of booze here. Don't mind if I do. Oh shit, he's actually chugging it. Ah, oh, that hits the spot. Feels like my throat's burning. Damn, you really drank it. We don't even know how long it's been there. Or how long we're gonna have to fucking work to get out of here. Counter polished. Chandelier hang. The chandeliers hang. Chandelier like from the ceiling. Okay. Okay, what about this thing? Guess we can't investigate that. 3 of spades. Probably put them in here before we investigate that. Stained glass is colored pieces of glass placed together in a frame. As I said many times before, I need only touch to know. You can at least discern the basic structure. Coin slot. Well, we don't have that. Got the symbols for heart, spade, and diamond here. There's one on the plate. Got buttons on it though, right? I do that. Heart, spade, diamond 2. Heart, spade, diamond 3. Maybe we find some coins later on or something. And let's check out the door. It's locked, isn't it? Is there a keyhole? If there is, I can't find it. Well, there must be a way to unlock it. Go around a little more, shall we? Oh, click that thing. Seems the card attached to the panel, and attached very well, it seems. If you don't mind, what sort of card is this? A playing card. The ace of spades, in fact. Do we have an 8? No, we don't. Nope. It's not working. So it would seem. I'm shocked and appalled that guessing at random has not yielded better results. Wow, what a fucking dickhead. How about you suck a fuck? I don't see you contributing too much. I can't. It's all visual. Suck a dick. No one likes you, Snake. There's firewood in the fireplace. Shut tight. Won't open. Wait, the 2 lights turned on. I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. What's that? I heard something down there. Oh shit, there's a car too. Another one. There's a whole bunch of coin stuff in this. What'd that say? Velour bag? What the fuck? Look at all these coins. Perhaps these coins will allow us to convince the machines to move. What does this one say? Club Diamond Heart. Club Diamond Heart. Well, to be honest, I don't know. I pressed some of the buttons and smacked the machine once or twice. Nothing happened. Looks like a coin got stuck. Oh dear. Oh, well, what the fuck? How about this one? Club. Okay, what do we do? Oh, spin, and then we do Club Diamond Heart. How the fuck does that work? I mean, I guess it's custom, but still have to like find a way to manufacture a slot machine that works like no other slot machine on Earth. Impressive, Junpei. It would appear to be unlocked now. Something akin to a drawer at the bottom of this machine, yeah? The pickup drawer for a dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer that got unlocked. Please open it if you would. What is it? Is there something in there? Yeah, a playing card, and this. Key with a Venus symbol on it. Excellent, Junpei. Now we'll be able to open the gates. Just need to figure out how to get out of this room. Correct. Come on, Junpei, hurry up. I got a 2. We got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But what we really need is 8. Got this one. Oh, I guess you just hit one of them and the others just... Alright, center one, whatever. Probably for playing Baccarat. Looks a little off, though. Yeah, look at the middle of the table. There's something mounted on it, see? I think, what, Santa
Baccarat.
was also bringing up Baccarat, which is weird. It's a card game I only ever see in James Bond movies.
You ever played Junpei?
No, never.
Alright then, how about I explain the rules to you a bit? See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual game. You've got the banker and the player. The whole point is that you guess which one's gonna win. And whether the banker or the player wins, it all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. You see, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. And that's it. That's the explanation. Got it? Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff. But what I just told you sums up the core of the game pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9, and the weakest hand is a 0. You just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Do you get it?
Yeah. Well, maybe half of it. Enough. I got a chance at winning the game if I played now.
However, we have no way of knowing if the puzzle in the Baccarat table makes use of those rules, and if it does, in what manner.
Then I guess we try everything.
Alright, so let's see. We want to equal 9, yeah? Two, 4, 3. Hey, 7, are we really supposed to play Baccarat? It's a Baccarat table. What the hell else would we do? Stop worrying about it. It's real simple. It's the opponent's hand. Well, there's an 8 in the stained glass. Alright, then that's your opponent's number. If that's the case, what 3 cards do you need to get to that number? 3 cards? There are a couple of indentations with white lines around them, or what, right? Those mean we gotta put down 3 cards. So, play 3 cards here and defeat the opponent's 8. That's what I gotta do, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, come on, dude. I got it. It's not that fucking hard. Yeah, 2, 4, 3, right? That would be 6, yeah, that'd be 9. 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. Simple. Alright, if I just put these 3 cards down, yes, open for me. Great, you did, Junpei. You think it's telling us to take the 8 card? Come on, let's grab it. They're stuck on the table. They're not going anywhere soon. Well, how convenient. Alright, so now we can put the 8 in here. Yeah, maybe the other side is actually harder than this side. That's pretty fucking simple, honestly. And in you go. Hey, alright, it opened up. Seems we have another device to contend with, yes? 3 slots in this one. Let's see, 3 slots for cards, and there's 9 right below them. So that probably means we gotta make 9 with 3 cards in the slots, right? It's like what we did over at the Baccarat table. Alright, let's give it a shot. Yeah, so this would just equal, oh, wouldn't that be 18? Oh, maybe you added because it's digital root. And not Baccarat. Alright, so I put all the cards that we had left in the slots. What happens now? It's that, yes, I did hear something from the exit. Excellent work, Junpei. Wonderful. It seems the exit's now unlocked. Let's go. So that's why the other side's the correct side to go through, because that's the side where you actually, like, learn a whole bunch of the crazy shit going on. Alright, let's go. I guess you see 9's body. You learn about 7's amnesia. Really, the only thing that was really special about this area was the safe.
The keyhole with the Venus symbol. The Venus key should work here. It sounds like it did. Alright, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help with this one.
It sounds as though you have opened it. We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine.
Snake, are you gonna be alright? I mean, the stairs.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me.
Oh god, he's such a Redditor.
To trip even if I were running backwards.
He's such a Redditor, it's crazy.
Good to hear. Let's move.
Everything looks okay here.
We should check the next deck down, just in case.
Just what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
I'm just glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Back to the C deck then.
Now, how about we check out what's here?
There are 2 elevators over there, which means it's probably the same upstairs.
There's a card reader between them, and another weird mark.
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
What?
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
Yeah, I see it. No 2 ways about it. That was a pretty good one, kid.
Oh, would you watch it, man? Whew, that hurts. You're gonna break my neck.
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak. Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
If we were looking for a devil...
Watch
we
out,
got one
Junpei.
right
He's gonna
here.
fuck you in that kinky little ass of yours.
This is a Mercury symbol. The marks you mistook for horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Wings and a staff. Huh. So then, she beats you with the staff until you die and go to heaven. Sounds like Lotus, alright. 7! Oh, that's too much! Oh, my head! Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Collector G says, Riz for people who think they know everything but only have surface level knowledge of this subject. Yeah, I heard it put another way, although this is kind of like a stretch as far as the 4chan shit is concerned. But Reddit is a bunch of retards pretending to be geniuses, and 4chan's a bunch of geniuses pretending to be retards. I don't fully believe that. The motherfuckers on 4chan are not geniuses, but the average IQ is most definitely higher. But they don't take themselves seriously at all, because how could you when it's all anonymous? I think the very fact that Reddit has your username, your Reddit karma, your history of likes and upvotes and downvotes and all that shit. Every time you post, you need upvotes. You're trying to get the Reddit gold. It's just a lot to try to get. Everything's designed to make it a fucking echo chamber and have people to try to appeal to everyone else. Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. Should you be on Reddit or 4chan? The correct answer is neither, because your time is important. But if you did have to choose, yeah, 4chan, absolutely.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol on it.
So I would assume.
Let's forget the elevators for right now. How about that hallway to the left?
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side. Let's head back.
To the right this time.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them up, starting with the closest one there.
Okay, I'm on it. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it. What?
I always like this section, right here, just because it's, I don't know, it's a really good, it's the literal and logical halfway point. It's where shit goes wrong. You start to already have connections with some of the motherfuckers on the ship.
Hey, what?
Start to distrust others.
It's so huge.
Good tonal shift.
And empty.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital? The harsh scent in the air is reminiscent of antiseptic solution.
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end.
Oh, let's fucking
The left door says 3.
flow. All right, so we're about there. Interesting. So go in the 3rd door. I'm guessing that's the 3rd door, the one on the far right. That streamlines you into the ending. Looks like they kind of want you to do that twice. So wait, 1, 2. Really want to get every question mark though. Son of a beach. Freaky. All right.
The second door
Let's
is
figure it
blank,
out.
but the 3rd has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Hey, why is that door between 3 and 7 blank? Does that mean anything?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yeah, good idea.
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Naturally. After all, there are rules to the Nonary game, and to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Whoa, whoa, check this out. Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on a little screen, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So, the electric circuits were already gone here. Which we didn't really know last time because the other group, we found them here first. So, circuits were supposed to be gone, or maybe there is someone on board fucking with the game, or maybe this part really is to create time to have people try to murder each other.
But this one,
There's nothing.
right? You think it's broken?
Only one way to find out.
No, nothing.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
What does it mean?
They've got to be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
Whoa, whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
Internal hardware?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
The bottom? Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot, or something. Probably electronic.
The other two reds are the same. Something's been removed from all three of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
Oh, what now? June! Ace, Santa, Clover, and Lotus!
You're all here!
Guess everyone's here.
What are you guys doing?
Why are you...
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
And that's what we know.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
What about that big hallway? Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
No, there's nothing there. The 5 of us had a quick look. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
I'm calling Snake's bluff. I mean, he did have the braille sheet. I mean, he told us what was on the braille sheet, but that doesn't necessarily mean he told us everything on the fucking braille sheet.
You mean all those doors are for hospital rooms?
Well, then again, we went through the locked door first, or the locked grate. So no one else is here.
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
I'm assuming this was intentional, specifically to get everyone split up to then have, like, an opportunity for someone to murder someone else if they wanted to.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
It had one of those solar system mark things on it.
It was the Jupiter symbol.
Jupiter.
I wonder what it means.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic.
Are you sexually harassing me? My name is Gigantic. I guess it doesn't work like humongous. But it might, if you try.
She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century.
Fuck, I wish there was a ship called the Humongous.
Actually, the Titanic had two sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched.
I don't know why, like, the last few games I've been streaming Humongous, like, out of the fucking blue. What would that be, like 7 years removed? Is this coming back? We're bringing back Humongous, boys.
The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship.
So is the culprit different based on which path you take? A little spoilery of a question, but I'll answer it. So the different paths, some people snap differently. The first path we went to was just a coffin that we found, and well, I mean, no, I guess someone snapped there too. Santa snapped in that one, and pulled out a gun and brought. Who did he bring in with him? Clover. Was it fucking Clover? Who the fuck did he bring in, actually? It was like Ace. Yeah, I think it was like Ace, June, and Lotus with a gun and brought him through there. So it's just me and Clover left, I think. For the fuck's sake, I can't remember. I think that's who it was, though. And then we had a coffin that was like, we heard banging on the inside of it, but we couldn't open it because we didn't know the combination. Merishark says, well, this is neat. I don't remember the DS version having a map and getting a billion false ends. Yes, and that's what I was saying, because Gryer was in here the previous stream, and he was saying because they did change the dialogue and the translation a bit, and took out the internal dialogue that was on the bottom screen, that the dialogue is just dumber in this version, but this, and being able to jump around if you need to, is a fucking godsend. Because yes, in the DS version you did not see a flowchart, so you literally, in order to get everything, you just kind of had to keep guessing, or you had to like write down what you already went through, and just do process of elimination to find the different combos. I 100%ed the DS version, but yes, that was like a fucking pain in the ass, because you also couldn't skip around. So you can like fast forward, sure. The game is good enough where that does not break the experience, but this is definitely the way to go. Anyway, what's good, Amerisharks? But anyway, the culprit is the same, Collected G, but you don't necessarily find out who the culprit is in a lot of these endings. You just see different people snap and fuck over people before you even get a chance to see who is the ultimate fucker. But each path, you do learn more about the overall story. The game is definitely made around you having to play through the game multiple times.
At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gourdain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean.
Well, you could get in a small submarine and, like, you know, go and try to see the Titanic. I don't think anything bad would happen.
But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gourdain bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured...
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Well, I mean... I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back.
I like how Lotus is supposed to be in her 40s, but those titties sure as shit aren't in her 40s.
Yeah. Sorry.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway.
Collector G says, I'm still laughing at the Logitech controller they used to pilot the thing. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I don't know. That's the thing, is people assume that really rich people are also really, really smart. Not the case. A lot of them just get fucking lucky, man.
10, 11, 12. Huh, 12.
That means we have 6
It's
hours
midnight.
left.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room, but we haven't found anything.
Right.
That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right?
We each checked a single room, so 5 rooms in total.
All right then, that's 5 rooms we don't have to search. We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
Alright, so everyone knows which
I think
area
that
we're
as
searching?
far as visual novels go, this game has enough going for it in terms of plot, mystery, and like puzzle and choose your own adventure, where it's just like it just works. I don't know. I mean, I know some people really, really, really like visual novels. It's like, no, I just want it just to be nothing but hitting the X button and going through a story.
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
But for me, this game is like
Sounds
pure
straightforward
Kumpf.
enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right. Then let's do this. It's a 1. I better get back to the others.
Yeah, I guess in this playthrough, right, we didn't spend more time with June, or maybe I don't know. I forget. At what point do you grill everyone?
What are
Maybe it's
they
after
doing
this.
over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Well...
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the
It
other
might have
2?
been more impressive for the system it was made for, but compared to other visual novels, looks like a budget title. In what way? Once again, I don't play a whole lot of visual novels because I don't like like visual novels too much. But no, let me know. What were some other visual novels that are really good? I know Steingate. I hear good things about. That's on my list to eventually get around to.
They're the same.
Let me take a look.
But yeah, so
It's
this being
just
like
as
a
you said.
2010 DS game, just ported. I mean, I guess the fact that they took a DS game and ported it kind of shows how much faith they had in the core game.
Alright, I just
That
want to
they
be
were
sure
like,
here.
fuck, we kind of locked ourselves out of this by having it be a 2010 DS game. I think it was like late 2010 too. I think I got it freshman year of college, so yeah, it would have had to have been.
Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
None.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
Split Feud, Danganronpa, obviously. Well, Danganronpa was originally a PS Vita game, wasn't it? So that would make sense if it's that's way more advanced than a DS game. Corpse Party, I've actually never heard, and Steingate is on my list to eventually get around to.
No!
I'm not sure if I
That's
need to watch the
impossible!
anime in order to enjoy Steingate or what, or if the anime would ruin the game. I'd have to look into that. Not really sure the order.
Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible.
I'll write down Corpse Party.
I'm gonna go look for him.
Hey, hold on, Chloe. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
No, we're not leaving 2 people behind. We should go look for them.
Lotus is so ready to screw over people. It's crazy.
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
Corpse Party is my top 10 games of all time easily. What was it originally for, or was it legit just a straight to Steam visual novel?
See you all later.
I feel like a lot of them were ported from handhelds, honestly.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go. But where should we start?
Let's see. We should go check out that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
Let's go.
Ah, hello there. Snake is... Well, that's obvious, isn't it? I assume you haven't found him yet?
Yeah, doesn't seem like you're having any luck.
I really wonder where he could have gone.
Well, wherever he's disappeared to, we must find him as quickly as we can. For Clover's sake.
Right.
If you ever play it, get the remaster of Corpse Party from 2021. Avoid any other version. Yeah, once again, a lot of these games are just tend to be remastered and ported back over to Steam.
By the way,
Which, once again, I'm all for.
Do you think Clover and Snake are really siblings?
Why would you say that?
Why? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? They don't look alike at all.
Yes, you know, now that you mention it, they don't. Still, there are a great many siblings who do not look like one another. It certainly isn't rare. At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is ticking. We really can't afford to waste any time. Very well. Let's get back to the search, shall we? You can leave this area to me.
All right. Let's go, Jumpy.
Something about that was... I'll think on it later. Like Ace said, finding Snake is our top priority. All right, where should we go?
First class cabin.
Let's go check out the first class cabin.
Okay, I'm coming with you.
You can get to that, safe.
Are you alright? Look, I know you're really worried, but...
Alone. I said leave me alone! You're so annoying! Just go away and leave me alone! Just looking at you guys is pissing me off! Go away, okay? Just go somewhere else! Stop bothering me! Why are you still here? Did you hear me? Huh? Fine, forget it. If you aren't gonna leave, then I'll just...
Alright, let's go, June.
Yeah.
Typical woman.
We really need to find Snake. So, where do you think we should go next?
Let's go to the casino.
How about the casino?
Let's go take a look.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
What is it?
Well, I don't like to beat around the bush, so I'll get right to it. Why don't we team up?
Team up?
Yeah. What? You need me to explain it to you? I'm saying, why don't we go through a numbered door?
Even if we wanted to, that's impossible.
Why?
Collector G says Corpse Party was an indie game for Japanese computers submitted to a magazine contest in 1996. Got remade with more characters and a better fleshed out story in the 2000s for Windows computers. Got remade again for PSP, better character art and illustrations, and then PSP got ported to the 3DS. The 3DS version got remastered for modern platforms. Well, that's good that they ported the most latest version of it, because I see a lot, Square, where they'll just port the DS version of Final Fantasy 3. They did that for years until the Pixel remaster. You kind of see a lot of ports where they do that kind of shit.
Jumpy's bracelet number is 5, mine is 6, and yours is 8. Our digital route would be 1, but there's no number 1 door in the large hospital room. The only doors there are 3, 7, and 8.
Then we add another person.
Huh?
Who?
What? Isn't that easy? 7.
Oh, if we add 7, 5 plus 6 plus 8 plus 7
1
equals
plus 1 plus 2
26.
plus 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Like, if any of you fuckers have never seen Clue, do yourself the honor, dude.
The digital root of 26, 2 plus 6 equals 8.
One of, like, probably in my top 10 movies
Wait a minute.
of all time.
What about the other 4? Ace, Snake, Santa, and Clover.
Well, they'll be
Why
fucked.
don't you add them up?
1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 equals 10. And 1 plus 0 equals 1. The digital root for those 4 would be 1.
That's right.
And you know the number 1 door isn't in the big hospital room, right?
Of course I know that.
No! Are you saying you'd leave them behind?
The funny thing about this whole thing is, no matter what room you go to, well, the first room you go through, right? Both team, like, you have to split up, but there's a million ways to split it up, or 2 teams to go through both doors, right? But then through that next door, you have to like open the gate. But then for all the other doorways, well, the next like 3 and then the 3 after that, it all ropes around to the other ones. It's like the game is designed in a way that if you went through with the Lotus's proposal, all it would do is just waste a metric fuck ton of time, and when you finally got out of the exit, everyone would just beat the living shit out of you.
Of course not. What kind of woman do you think I am? Once we get off the ship, we could come back and rescue them. Then we wouldn't really be leaving them behind.
Don't try to lie to us. I don't think you do anything of the sort.
Yeah, Collected G, once again, the Nonary games is both of the games, the DS, the remaster of the DS version, which is of the first one, this one, and then the remaster of the PS Vita sequel, which is the second one. But some people like the the PlayStation Vita sequel more. Although, from my understanding, people like the plot of this game more, but they like the gameplay and puzzles of 2 more. In the puzzles of 2, you like team up with people, and then do kind of a friend versus foe prisoner's dilemma thing, where it's like you both agree to not stab each other in the back. One person agrees to not stab the other in the back, and the other says fuck that other guy and stabs the person who agreed in the back, or both people like choose to fuck over the other one and both people die. So it's like prisoner's dilemma shit, and it kind of plays off that. So the gimmick is a lot different to my understanding of the sequel. But then there's also a third one called a Zero Time Dilemma, and that one got like middling reviews. That one's like at a 6 to 7 out of 10 on Steam, which for a Steam review, that's pretty bad. Steam, I generally don't pick shit up unless it's like 80% or higher, which is why I love user reviews. I really do. Although sometimes there's games that get like our indie games that get blown to high heaven. World of Horror, that's a fucking big one. Holy shit. And what's another that I absolutely fucking hated? World of Horror had like a 98, man. That game actually sucks. Fuck that game. Fuck, what was another one? There's another one that I absolutely couldn't stand. Oh, Skullgirls, holy shit. Dude, the fan base of Skullgirls is absolute cancer. Holy shit. The single player experience for Skullgirls isn't bad, but as soon as you get to multiplayer, it's fucking cancer.
Really? Why do you think that?
You remember, don't you? We have less than 5 hours left. Even if we manage to escape, there's no way we could come back to rescue them in less than 5 hours.
Once again, I've never played the sequel. I'll probably play through the sequel next year, honestly.
Well, you never know until you try.
No, you're not thinking this through.
Although with the mechanic of the sequel of this game, which is included in this game, Nonary games, with the way the mechanic works, I think there's a shit ton of branching paths. So if you want to 100% that game, it might take you a while. Steam reviewers really are the philosophers of the gaming industry. Also heard about the drama regarding Skullgirls. Oh yeah, apparently, which is funny because I was talking to shit on Skullgirls long before that drama happened, and now even the Skullgirl fan base is like, fuck this game. I'm like, aha, you know, I get a, what do they call that, Schadenfreude? Where I'm like, fuck you guys, I was right. This game sucks. The community sucks. Fuck you. I win. The count wins again.
Even if we brought 7 with us, we wouldn't be able to get off the ship. The 4 of us couldn't open door 9. It is hidden, but an exit can be found. Seek a way out. Seek a door that carries a 9.
Yeah, Yeah, that's right. The digital route for the 4 of us would be 8, so we'd have to add Ace to make 9.
That's right. Unless we bring Ace too, we'll be stuck.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Unfortunate. That's all you have to say?
Well, let's try and find another way, okay? A way to get out of here with all 8 of us.
That's impossible. Are you being serious? And you do know that only 5 people, at most, can go through one of the numbered doors, right? The number 9 isn't going to be an exception to that rule. Regardless, at least 3 people will get left behind.
Huh?
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Oh, wait just a second. You're skipping over a really big detail. Is that really okay? That means 3 people will die in the end. Are you okay with that?
Well, Lotus is okay with that.
That's just...
Junpei, how slow are you? Lotus is kind of a bitch.
You think I could have a moment alone? There's some things I need to think about.
Yeah, she's gonna flicker bean. Typical woman shit.
That didn't turn out to be a very pleasant conversation.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's just focus on finding Snake for now.
Yes, you're right. We can think about those other things later.
Yeah. Alright, where should we go next? Hey, why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Sure, let's go.
Hey, wait. That's... Santa?
Let's say what up to Santa.
What are you doing?
What? You can't tell? I'm checking out the red.
Why? Is there something bothering you?
What? It's not bothering you?
Huh?
The guts of this red. Why wouldn't you wonder who the hell put it back in here?
Yeah, that's true. Well, I'm curious too, but
Who do you think did it?
I don't know.
Well, what about you, Junpei? Who do you think fixed this thing for us?
So he already said Snake. And I think he was like, what the fuck? Honestly, Zero or someone other than the 8 of them.
Maybe there's someone else on this ship with us.
You mean someone hiding here?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's just an idea.
And you're saying this mystery person fixed the Reds?
Yeah,
Why?
that's, I don't
Well, it's a
know.
damn good question, Santa. I don't
Seems
fucking know.
unlikely.
Why?
I don't know. Just a feeling. Hard to believe Zero'd bring in a secret 10th player. I mean, the name of the game is the Nonary game, for Christ's sake. You know what Nonary means, right? It means 9.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean more like someone who's been living here for a long time.
Shit. It's part of our knowledge after going through the other path.
Or someone who, like, stayed here.
Seriously? That's even more ridiculous. Why do you think Zero would leave them alone?
So, in other words, one of us is the person who fixed the red.
Bingo! We have a winner!
But if that's true, then the person who did it doesn't want the rest of us to know that they fixed it.
Yeah,
But why?
no idea. Maybe if they can clean on that, it means we'd find out something else. Something bad.
Something bad?
Dunno. But whatever it is, it's gotta be worth hiding. Of course, it could have something to do with Snake's disappearance.
You think maybe they did something to Snake?
Yeah. Look, if you trust anybody in this game, you're gonna lose. You gotta be careful. The person you trust the most could turn out to be the one who stabs you in the back.
And that's that, I guess.
Oh, look at that fucking just emotional change right there. Typical woman. All right, let's go. I want all this shit to be not white,
Let's go have a look.
even though this is gonna do nothing.
Nobody's. Let's look some.
But where?
Let's go check.
Okay.
No one's. Maybe we'll have it. Where? Hey, we can take.
Okay.
Oh, nobody's. Let's look.
But where?
Let's go.
Okay.
I want every goddamn option to be darked
Let's do
out.
some. Let's
Fuck
go
you.
take No one. Maybe we'll. But where? Let's head.
All right.
I don't think.
Oh god,
Why don't
I'm
we?
gonna do it.
All
Fuck
right.
you.
No one. Maybe we'll. But where? How about the?
Yeah, about the casino.
Let's try
Like,
somewhere.
Junpei, are you okay? You're really worrying
Sure,
me.
but
And my legs are tired.
I don't think.
Bet your legs are tired, you whore.
It's Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched, and we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes, you've all figured it out by now, haven't you?
Oh, she's so ready to screw people over. It's
all
crazy.
make it through those
It's her
doors.
favorite thing. Why don't you try going to the casino? Yeah, we should tell Lotus that instead of sacrificing people, which is try going to the casino.
If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then if we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3,
I'm gonna go
and
through
leave
the
one
8
person
door,
left, then only one person will be left behind.
which does mean we'll be with a Lotus, which sucks, but I don't know. I'll try the 8 door. She was right.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Tikal subliminally speaking to every alcoholic dad.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best
I remember
solution.
Tikal. That's a chick from Sonic Adventure, yeah?
If the other 6 are to survive, then one person has to sacrifice themselves.
Good times, good memories. I think I told you I had the Dreamcast at launch, or at least that the Dreamcast was $99.99, but I think we got a Dreamcast that Christmas later on.
No,
Not
that's
that
too
later
cruel.
on. Was that like 3 months?
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant. We shouldn't sacrifice anyone.
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, whoa. Calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is
Alright,
through a
you
vote.
Bernie voter.
What do you think?
It was her turn. Fuck Bernie.
No.
Hillary Clinton
That's
should have been the
terrible.
fucking candidate, and she was.
I'm not asking you. Shut up.
Super delegates know more than you bitch.
What about you, Sandy?
Me?
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you. We don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you again. If I can get 1 more vote. What about you, Clover? Hey, your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors.
Like G says, my first experience with the Sonic Adventure games was the remasters in 2012. Never had a GameCube or a Dreamcast. Yo, dude, I gotta emphasize though, 1999, seeing Sonic Adventure 1 was actually mind-blowing. Because this was before the PlayStation 2, before the Xbox, before the GameCube. The biggest systems at that time were the 64 and the PlayStation 1. Imagine, like, the biggest, like, you're still playing, like, Metal Gear Solid and, like, fucking, Kirby Crystal Shards and Smash Bros. And Mario 64 were great games, to be sure. But then you start playing Sonic Adventure. Dude, it was like, holy shit, look at these fucking cutscenes. God damn. Look at the fucking 60 frames per second gameplay. Dude, it was absolutely insanity. Really fucking crazy time to be a gamer, it really was.
We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow? Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice one person, then you agree with me, right?
Okay.
Jesus.
The motion carries.
God, Lotus is such a bitch.
Now, let's start a
That's
vote
insane.
to...
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out.
Well, you don't really know that, motherfucker.
If we go through them.
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True. But that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you, Once you've escaped, come back and rescue. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me?
Collect G says, I feel like if the Dreamcast came out instead of the Sega Saturn, Sega might be still making consoles. There's a couple things. I feel like Sega's heart was never really into making consoles. I feel like they did the Master System, got screwed over because the NES came out literally, wasn't it literally the same day? It was something crazy like that. Like, dude, the Master System got fucked over. The Master System was technically, technologically impressive. It's just Nintendo had those, the fucking contracts they made their, like, you know, game companies sign, where it's like, if, you know, you can't port this game to other consoles. If you make the game for us, you have to continue making games for us. You can only make this many games for years. If you breach the contract, you're not making any more games for Nintendo. And it's like, well, fuck. It's fucking harsh, dude. Genesis was just like a freak anomaly. An absolute freak anomaly. Because it did not sell well in Japan. It sold so well over here that it kept them afloat, and it honestly caused infighting because the, you know, Japanese Sega branch was like, no, we're a Japanese company, not American. We're not gonna let these guys call the shots. And it's like, guys, we're not asking to call the shots. We're just asking you guys to fucking prioritize worldwide releases instead of Japanese releases at the expense of worldwide releases. That's all. But the Sega CD, I think, was an interesting concept, and I think really the 32X was a console created out of fear. Irrational fear, because they made it in response to the fucking 3DO and the Atari Jaguar. They're like, oh god, we gotta compete up against these guys. And like, no, motherfucker. So I feel like if they just never released the 32X, it just even that could have changed so fucking much, because they lost a lot of money on that one. But the Saturn, it was more like the Saturn launch was so botched. Because my understanding, I never played any Saturn games, so my understanding it was a pretty good console. But fuck, they botched that launch. So it was just like two really, really big back-to-back fuck-ups. That's all it takes, man. That's crazy. So really, they should have just not fucked up either of those. But yeah. You gotta remember, the Sega Genesis came out in '89, so if they didn't release the Sega Saturn, that would be a decade between console releases, which is pretty long. Yeah, I mean, it's very interesting to go through, like, what-if stories, especially with Sega, because, I mean, Sega history is fascinating. Because it's such a meteoric rise and a meteoric fall within this time span of 10 years. Crazy. Because they were like literally on top for maybe not that long until the Super Nintendo came out, but for quite a bit. I heard the 3DO was like $700. Yes. The concept of the 3DO, and I know we're dwelling on this for quite a bit. The concept of console releases, right, is that you sell them at a loss and make up for it in terms of peripherals, controllers, and licensing your games out. So you eat the fucking cost per unit sold within reason in order to then make more money later. 3DO, which was like EA, it was an EA system, kind of gave the schematics to like Panasonic and like another company, I think. To be like, hey, you guys can make it, but we'll do the schematics and we'll just make money on the licensing. But these other companies were like, yeah, but we're not going to eat the cost, motherfucker. Like, you guys make money on the licensing, not us. So they were like, so the $700 price tag is what happens when you do not sell at a loss. And also are trying to push CD technology, 32-bit technology, 3D polygons back in like, what, 1993? 1994, something crazy like that? Crazy. Fucking really crazy shit.
Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice. Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Let's accept his kind offer then.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my
Oh
brother.
god, Juna's like too fucking what's the word?
Wait,
Empathetic.
all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
No.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
Fine. Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own. Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here. Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe?
The fact that he like found some medicine somewhere out of his ass and like found a syringe and like identified what the medicine was and what dose he needs.
Soparil beta. What does this do?
The dude is a chemist or a doctor.
Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
And at the very start of the game, he was talking about some big group and a psychological test.
Anesthetic.
I found it earlier. While we were searching the
That's like when everyone's
hospital
discussing, like, who
rooms.
could Zero be?
I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am. Very tired.
Ace.
Is there something you want to say? I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
Now put your tiny hands on my boner.
No, don't, Ace. Don't
Please,
fall
I'm
asleep.
begging you. Why don't you take a shower? Or no, wait, what's the Weinstein line? It's like, no, I'm not asking you to fucking do anything sexual. I'm just asking you to watch me while I take a shower. Watch me masturbate in the shower. Don't fucking embarrass me, you fucking stupid bitch. You're gonna watch me while I masturbate in the shower. That audio is
You
fucking
feel
funny, man. I'm sorry.
warm.
That's it's surreal. It's fucking surreal.
So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace!
Let's get him up on a bed.
Well, we really don't have a choice now. We can't let his sacrifice go to waste, right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's true.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7.
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
All right. Who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
Yeah, we'll go through 8.
I think I'm gonna go with door 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then. That means June's got to go through 7.
What? Why?
Alright, so we have to fucking split up here. Got it.
What?
If the 6 of us are going to keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4,
How do you do the
5,
math that
and 8
quickly,
get 8.
motherfucker?
There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
And I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9.
Let me write down 8. Alright, cool.
In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes.
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 7 and Clover can take 8.
The power of autism is beyond comprehension. Yes, everyone in this game is essentially a Rain Man.
Any problems with that, Clover?
Meanwhile, I need a notepad and a pen.
Whatever.
Alright, we're ready to go then.
I do like how they give you this calculator just in case with a digital root, but I mean, I don't know, finding out the digital root's not that hard. You just add the 10s in the ones column.
Let's move.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it me, Lotus, and Clover? Let me write this. Alright, so it looks like no matter what on the second stage, you're going to be teaming up with Clover, and you can't be with Santa or June. Unless, of course, you go through the 3 door. I guess we don't really know about that, huh? Yep. So far, the most doors we went through have been with Clover so far. Lotus quite a bit, or this is our second time with Lotus. The first attempt, first pass through, I avoided this door specifically because it was with Lotus, because she's kind of a bitch, even though her titties are awesome.
Then shall we go?
It's open.
Okay.
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing?
Stop being horny for 3 goddamn seconds. Your fucking
21
elementary
seconds
school
left.
crush.
Hurry!
Ugh.
It is still such a weird concept to me. Oh, luckily the dead was right there.
Stopped.
Pointless.
What an unpleasant girl. I bet she's not very popular with the boys.
Oh god, her brother just possibly dead.
Maybe pairing these two together was a mistake. Too late now. I better catch up to them.
Oh, it's a dead end. There's a door on the left, though.
A laboratory? Huh.
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
Me either. But there aren't any other doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices.
Oh, let me save. It's been a while. Oh, wait, bip, bip. Let's check out the flow. Starting on this way. Alright, so that's kind of weird. If you go through the 3rd floor, and this was the one I was saying before, where you, like, go out of your way to screw everyone and piss everyone off, which would explain why you kind of get, you know, you get forced down one line. I think next time we play through this, we're going to go through that route.
Junpei,
Huh?
please. You first.
Ugh, fine. You know,
laboratory.
I think the window looks into another room.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
What the hell?
Ugh, it looks so creepy.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
This is a laboratory, right? I'd say it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Ooh,
It's creepy either way. Don't think that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
well, I don't know. I mean, look at all those cables sticking out of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
Wait, where's Clover? What is she? Are you okay?
What are you talking about?
What? I'm just worried about you. You've been real quiet.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
Well, I mean, of course you can.
Okay then. If I can be quiet if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
Junpei, you just don't get it! My brother's not the kind of person who'd just leave me behind! Something happened to him! Something bad.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, wait! Hold on! That way is...
I told you to leave me alone!
Clover, watch out above you!
Oh, it's the fucking Resident Evil 4 plot line.
What's going on here?
Plot point, rather.
Hang on.
Where Ashley
I'll
just
get it
runs
open.
into a fucking wall and then gets, like, chained. And the wall goes full
You'll never
Scooby-Doo.
do it on your own.
Damn it! It's not moving.
Wait! Are you gonna give up? Just like that?
No, I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
If it is, then there's gotta be a way to open it.
Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Alright. Puzzle room number 2 of the second run through. And this is also new for me. I mean, once again, I played the fucking game before, I just can't remember. Junpei, do something, please. New made of really thick glass. I don't even think a bullet could break it. It's like the control for an electronic door to lock. The red light on the display, that means it's locked. Can't get... If we can get that light to turn green, maybe we can get the Clover back. There's a door over here, too. Wait, I'll be right there. Hear a voice over there. Is the door gonna... Damn it, I can't open it. Clover, what about your side? It won't work. I can't even move the knob. Looks like this door is the exit. The door on the right just goes to the laboratory. This door's not going anywhere. No dice, it won't even open. I mean, it's about as much as I expected. I don't think Zero would let us out of the room quite that easily. A lot of stuff here. I don't know if we could use any of this. Well, I can say for sure that I do know how to use at least one of these things. The one on top, I think it's a power cable. Power cable, huh? Like a power cable. I love these DS, OG DS sprites here. Do you remember if we ran into anything that didn't have power? Oh, and once again, Trace Memory. I really looking forward to that game being released. That and its Japanese-only sequel. I really hope that they re-release Hotel Dusk, because that was another one that people really liked on the OG DS that kind of I missed. Hands on the clock has stopped moving. How can they stop? But time goes on. No time to screw around. We need to figure out a way out of here. Keyhole. It's like a keyhole for an activation key. How did the machine in the other room disappear to be doing that? How we're supposed to turn it on? A really old type of keyboard. Two levers here. Do you think they activate something? Well, I need to move on. Alright, I'll give it a try. Nope, doesn't look like anything's happened. Mouse, keyboard, monitor, no power cable. So one end of this cable needs to be connected to a monitor, and the other needs to plug under the desk. Alright, let's slip you in. Well, shoot, I can't use this. What's wrong? Cable has 3 prongs. The socket only has 2 holes. Not gonna fit is what I'm saying. In other words, we're gonna need a plug to change the power cable to one with 2 prongs. That's right. Did that fucking even work? Ethanol. I wonder if this is used for antisepsis. Sepsis. Oh, it says anhydrous ethanol. Anhydrous, that's different from the regular ethanol? Oh, come on, that's common knowledge. Anhydrous ethanol is a powerful cleaner. It can even erase marks left by a permanent marker. Yeah, so, like, Lotus and Ace both know a lot about, like, chemicals and, like, medicine and shit. wonder if there's anything important in there. Well, there probably is. These lockers are larger than the ones on top. Let's see if there's anything useful in there. And no, nothing. It's in the boxes. They look quite full. As far as I know, experiments, but it's all really technical and stuff. I don't really get it. Is that all that's here? Oh shit! Okay, there we are. So that window, we can kind of direct Clover to get at us shit. Part's all black. There's a pen lying here. I think someone probably used this to make the table black. Well, if they only used the pen on one part, there's probably something underneath that pen. Clover, do you think you can erase it? Yeah, sure. Oh, there's permanent marker. Junpei, do you know how to erase ink from permanent marker? Give just a minute, Clover. I'll be right back. Can I hand this to her? Use this ethanol. You should be able to wipe off that permanent ink with it. What am I gonna wipe with? Well, your clothes, of course. Just kidding. Please don't look at me like that. You're scaring me. I had to find her a goddamn rag, really? The rack. There are a bunch of cables on it. Somebody cut the outer stuff off the cables. I can see the wires inside. It's like an examination table. There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. I see all quiet now. They're doing experiments on humans, probably. Oh man, now she looks sad. Once again, she was in the psychological experiment. We learned that in the previous playthrough. I wonder what this is. Something like a voltmeter. And is this the control for that? Gosh, there's so many dials. Maybe just try turning... Why don't you try turning one of them? Nope, nothing. There's no power here, guys. I turned the dial a whole bunch, but even if I turn all the switches here, nothing happens. Hey, Clover, are there power... How are the power cables over there? Oh, what do you mean? Does the plug have 3 prongs or 2? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me go look. Guess she does have to kind of crouch to look under there. The cable in the monitor has got 2 of the little metal things. What does that mean? That's it. Okay, can you unplug that cable and bring it over here? Okay, but... Well, I can unplug it, but it's connected to the main computer. I can't take it over to you. Okay, that's no good then. How about just the plug? The plug? Well, more like a connector? It's the sort of thing that makes the plug with the 3 metal thingies into a plug with 2 metal thingies. Still useless? No, not useless at all. That's just what we're looking for. Okay, can you hold on a little bit? Alright, unplugged. I'll hand it over to you to the bars, okay? Wait, can you wipe off that permanent ink? Look, Clover. Right now, at this moment, you're the only person we can depend on. I'm trusting you with this. You trust me? I feel kind of special. Oh, we can get laid. I know we only got like fucking 5 hours, but it's always a good time to get laid, boys. And she's wandering around the table. I don't think she even knows what we're calling her. Oh, did we get that from her? Hey, Clover. Can you use a cloth on the table? Use, huh? Soak in ethanol and then use it to wash off the stuff in permanent marker, huh? Right, okay, so I just gotta soak the cloth in with ethanol. Well, she's got the cloth, but she seems to be having a little trouble with the bottle of ethanol. She's ready, I'll ask her to get to work on that stuff on the table. Junpei, it's working. It's wiping the permanent ink off, huh? Kind of weird drawing under all the permanent ink. Deal with the drawing Clover found. Maybe I should ask her to take another look at the table. I don't know what this is. There's a bunch of numbers and a kind of grid. Can't see it from here. Clover, you got a pen and notebook, right? Could you write the numbers down and hand them to me through the bars? Here, Junpei. I wrote down the numbers from the desk on here. Paper with numbers on it acquired. 2-prong plug. Why did she wait so long to give me the 2-prong plug? Goddamn. Does that even work? I think that like the bottom prong is for grounding, so I mean, wouldn't that be like dangerous? Whatever. Did get files though as well. Let's take a look at that. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can actually just remember that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 2-prong power cable in my hand. I'm pretty sure this will work. Under the dusk I go. And let's just plug this into the monitor. Alright, that ought to do it. Alright, let's turn the power on. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Why not? Well, it's not connected to the main computer. Never know until you try. Pretty optimistic.
Oh, that worked. What? Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Could be one of those like shitty Macs or the shitty HPs as well, where it's just like the computers and the goddamn monitor.
Maybe it's a wireless display.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly. Hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where I worked.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Lotus, you can pass my colon anytime you want.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
Gonna hack it. Oh, she's a master hacker.
On your own?
Yep, on my own.
Lotus?
All right. Let's kick some ass.
Her boobs are ridiculous. Her boobs are insane. Holy shit. Yeah, even Junpei is like, holy shit. Look at those titties.
Wait, what?
Didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't. You're typing so fast. I can't even see your fingers.
Oh, for the record, I do work in tech, and the amount of people who don't know how to type really is crazy. like it's crazy. Holy shit.
What kind of job do you have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment. I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
Huh? Oh,
Oh, she
It was
works
just
cybersecurity. What the fuck? I would have thought she works like medical, right?
I see.
Or like chemist.
Oh, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version? A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time.
Yeah, this is the sound of Junpei beating his meat. He's going to skeet on her feet.
I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly. But given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do. Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display?
I can't remember what we were talking about for some reason.
It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it?
Hmm.
How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right? So you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No? Not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago.
Hmm?
You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated 1 + 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
I used to chicken pick, or what do they also call it? Like point, like looking point. What was the other term? To peck, look and peck, or whatever the fuck, hunt and peck. It's called hunt and peck. Until I started writing a story around my sophomore year. And I like had like this weird bastardized version where it was like, it wasn't like home keys typing, but I kind of half-ass typed, not looking at the keyboard, but like not really that efficiently either. But then there's like so many like good programs now just for free, like just free browser-based typing programs. That I just was like, fuck it, let me like practice that, because, you know, I'm not that fast at typing. Like, I was pretty fast, but not that fast. And holy shit, man, I fucking smoke motherfuckers, I really do.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating.
Electrigy says it ends up being a Holo World program written in Java. It's really basic day one shit, exactly.
And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power. Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
Oh.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that, because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really. It's just, I thought maybe.
Alright, so I mean, this is a fucking subject we learn, right? Computer. Cyber. Shit. Alright, let's write that.
What if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain. See? Doesn't it sound the same? Maybe the brain is just an output device. Like this monitor. Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else. In a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications, we can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers
He's
information
typing with
into
one
our
hand,
brains,
just to
where we
flex.
experience that information as thoughts.
Brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else.
That's just crazy talk.
Maybe that's the cause of Seven's amnesia. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Huh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight too. Perhaps they actually can't speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly. I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Her boobs end up typing instead. Yeah, they really do chew the scenery.
Wait a minute. What?
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
No.
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours, so they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to. Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same. Even though they've obviously got faces, it's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually, but you or I couldn't unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed. And, what were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
Are you serious about that stuff?
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
She keeps doing that. She keeps, like, deflecting. Like, oh, here's some crazy shit. I'm just fucking with you. But really, it was an actual story.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
Not funny.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time. But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
I certainly did. And let's see what we got. Piece of cake.
Wait a minute, let me just see here. I guess no matter what path you go, Lotus goes through door 8 anyway. So I guess she would always be there. But with 7, there has to be some sort of clue, right? Because what if Lotus did not go through the store? Then people would be fucked if the only solution would to be, compile a fucking brute force program.
The screen changed again. What the hell is that?
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer stuff?
No, I can't do any more. It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing. So, there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, alright? I did my part.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. Make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, beautiful. Alright, I solved it. Did you just hear a noise just now? Yeah, I did. Sound like someone mocking. Where did it come from? Look, Junpei, the lights on the blocks are green. Must have unlocked it with a computer puzzle. What's in here? Keys? More than one key in here. There's one small, looks like there's some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it. I think the Earth symbol machine matches the keyhole in the door on A deck. Well, if that's the case, we probably don't need the Earth key right now. Alright, then, Earth key. I'll just tuck you away deep in my pocket. Now as for the other key. What key is this? From the shape of it, I'd say it's not for a door. Probably some sort of device. Oh, what is it? I wonder, do you think maybe this is the activation key for that thing? Activation key? Yeah, it has to be. Feel good about this.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
What's up?
I wanted to ask you something.
Hmm?
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right? Did you hear him say, anything weird?
Huh? Well, let me think. Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hmm?
Look, I don't know if I should ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if... Is Snake, was he born...
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that. And his arm.
His arm?
Yeah. My brother's left arm is... it's not like a normal person's arm. It's fake. It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
It's not that.
Alright, well shit. That makes sense with the other path where, Santa mentioned like, holy shit, the bones his left arm look fucked up. And then he talked about to Clover about that. He's like, holy shit, there should not be bones in his left arm at all. This key, the shape sure makes it seem like it goes in this machine. Alright, I'm turning it on. Okay, the monitor's on now. It's full of letters. Showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. Can I pull these levers though? What if we look over here? Junpei, this thing is in here is on now. Yeah, it's because we activated the power over on this side. Would you play with it a little? Okay, yeah, I'll turn this hour here. I don't think it's working. Nothing's happened. Maybe she missed something. I should ask her to look around the room again. The monitor. There's a whole lot of cables under this table. Guess there's a drain for water. Oh, well, there's nothing here. It just came down. The bars and the gate are just above me. I wonder what they wash here. There's some weird colored stains all over the sink. What the fuck do you want me to do? I can't fuck with any of these dials. Keys already turned. You already opened all these. You already fucked with the computer. Junpei, thank you so much for everything. Whoa, what's all this about? And also, I'm sorry I messed up. Hey, we can talk about this when we get you out, okay? Just hang in, Clover. We're gonna get you out right away. I think this is the first time I've actually seen a genuine smile out of this chick. Motherfucker, dude. Actually, I have no idea. Maybe if you increase the voltage? Roger, we'll do. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to max. Max voltage? Hey, wait, Clover. Aw, shit. What? I think, Oh my god, the mannequin's head. Sounds like fire alarm. God, what the hell? Fire detected. Fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Let's do something soon. Well, what do we have to do soon? Help me. It's your fault. Well, what the fuck do you want me to do? Oh, the door's green now. Now we can save Clover. Alright, get the fuck out of here. Come on, kid, jump. She's safe. Oh man, the smoke's some serious business. Time to close this door again, I think. Let's ignore the fire. Clover, are you okay? Are you hurt? Damn, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk. Of course I'm not alright. What the hell took you so long, you big jerk? I was almost dead. Sorry, I was going as fast as I could. You two can do this later. Right now we have to get the hell out of here. The fire's not going to go away. It's going to stay in this room forever. Alright, well that's the exit. Yeah, that's a convoluted room, honestly. I mean, don't get me wrong, in terms of puzzle solving, it's fairly easy. It's just, in terms of the context of the game, holy shit.
Thank God we got out of there.
A lot of things have to happen just by pure coincidence.
Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Damn, none of these open. They're all locked.
How about that one?
So now we're going back down here.
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Jumpy!
Huh? June? Santa!
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
A map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said? We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the Nonary game works.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
Oh.
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
Yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back. In the hospital room.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Here.
Whoa.
Nice catch.
Jeez. I see. So this is Jupiter.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, alright?
Yeah.
Well, I've got something for you too then. Here, it's the Saturn key card. We found it in the kitchen. I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Yeah. On it.
So, how many unused keys do we have now?
There's the Earth key we found in the laboratory, the Jupiter key you just gave me, and the Saturn key card from Lotus. I'll keep them safe.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs...
Wait! What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again.
So, I guess if you go through... Hold up, let's look at this. If you go through door 3 first, I mean, once again, it's funny that you fuck over everyone. I guess because you... Yeah, look at that. You have the little key markings showing you, like, how to fucking get to the right thing. Interesting. But yeah, if you go through floor door 3, there's no reason for you to go to the third of the 3 doors. Meaning that only leaves one door option later on. Because, you know, no one else insists on going through the other doors. The reason why Clover insists on going through door 3 to cover all 3 of them is because, you know, she wants to see what happened to the snake.
So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh? Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
Alright, let's get moving. Okay, we're heading out.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Okay, we're off.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving.
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
And here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
What do you mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we? I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
Well, I say no idea.
You know, that's a good question.
I can't believe this. You guys followed me here, but you don't even know why? Junpei, you've got the solar system keys, don't you?
Yeah. The Saturn key card. And the Earth key.
What about him?
Don't you remember the elevator? On C deck, where we are now. There was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. So the 2 keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
Yes, that's right.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into 2 teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you 2 can search Saturn, all right?
Sounds good. We have no idea what's on these, so don't go too far. Just search for...
Alright, we're
There's
gonna
a card
speed
reader
through
next-
this because this was a stream we just fucking
Great.
did
All right.
earlier
Oh.
this morning, I think. Where we
It-
go down the
Gosh.
elevator.
What?
Uh,
Well,
Jumpy?
Huh? Oh, nothing. Come on, let's go.
I said wait a minute.
Why?
Aren't you afraid, Jumpy?
Afraid of what?
Well, you know.
It's your first time?
I might get wet.
Oh god.
What?
Down there. I'd get soaking wet.
Well, I mean, of course you would. That's the way it works. I mean, I've never heard of anyone getting soaking wet somewhere else.
That's true. You don't mind
Mind what?
getting wet?
Smoking PCP.
Well, I think I'd probably, like it.
I love pissing my pants, baby.
Gosh, Jumpy, you're so brave.
Really? I mean, I kind of think any guy would do the same thing, you know? What happens, happens, right? I mean, if you get the chance, you've just got to go for it. That's what a man is supposed to do, I guess.
Oh god, this dialogue.
You're so cool, Jumpy. I really admire you.
That doesn't really seem like the sort of thing you ought to admire someone for.
I'm really scared.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, you've never done it before.
Yes, so I don't think I'll be able to last very long. And then it'll be...
Does the main character have Asperger's? Oh, you better fucking believe it. It's a Japanese protagonist.
Over?
Yes. We'll go to heaven.
Heaven?
It feels kind of like you're floating in space, and your mind gets all fuzzy, like when you pass out. At least that's what I've heard from people who have experienced it.
Yes, I've heard that too. Although I don't think the same thing happens to guys.
How long does this fuck go on for? Wow.
What?
Huh?
But it would happen to men too, wouldn't it? It would happen to anyone. Once it gets into your body, the same thing happens to everyone.
Well, I mean, usually it doesn't go inside the man.
I don't know, Junpei.
generally-
Your fucking 7 was throwing signals your way.
Yes, it does.
Be prison bitch bottom.
Well, eventually it will. It's not like you really have a choice. Your body will force you to swallow some of it. Eventually.
What are you trying to do to me?
Nothing. I'm not going to do anything to you. I'm just saying that that's what happens. It's a psychological reaction to what you're experiencing.
Oh, is that so?
I know most men probably have larger lungs.
I swear to
but
God, when Japanese people like design games, they're like just beating off furiously
even then,
every day after
I don't
work.
think you could hold your breath for 20 or even 10 minutes. Eventually, you'd have to breathe, and then the water would get into your lungs. Once that happens...
Oh. Yeah, you're right. You wouldn't last very long.
See?
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D-deck is completely underwater. An elevator heading to a submerged floor. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator can...
Alright, now we'll
there was
skip
a-
through this
yes.
shit.
Oh,
Well,
test?
yeah.
Alright, so D-deck's
Now-
full, so going to E-deck,
Oh,
you would think
Ian's-
you would get
alright.
fucking wet and shit. But clearly Zero's designed this shit where D-deck is going to get flooded, but it's watertight.
I think I can hear it. Oh,
Okay.
It's probably why the
that's
ship
done.
isn't fully sinking,
Now I'll
because
just
E-deck
press the
is
button
like
again.
full of air. Same with the bottom deck.
Yep, see?
what is that? How can...
Well, the elevator... Here,
I'm just gonna skip this shit.
I see. The shape of the inside keeps...
yeah. So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay.
But...
Come on, just do it.
I'm coming with...
Huh? Hey! Oh, crap.
I can't just...
Ah. Oh, come on.
You're right.
See?
But there's a whole lot...
Yeah.
What's
Now
going
the real question
Huh?
is,
I
what
didn't notice
route
it's-
are we gonna
Okay.
do?
Now, the iron
Because I
bars.
would like
Well, we can't go over there.
go through one, obviously, the one at the bottom, because there's 2 different paths here. I don't know which path that would even be. I think to get to that path, like one of the 2 paths, we've gone the right path so far. I think, maybe, possibly. I don't know.
Right.
Then maybe.
Well... It looks like there's a long
2
straight
final
hallway
branching
down
paths
this
is
way.
kind of tricky in order to get those
Something's written
final
on the door.
endings.
Let's...
I knew it!
This is a numbered door! But we can't do anything with...
We better head back.
Yes.
Wait, what's this? Is this the map for... I should take it with me.
He did say deepest navel, right? And
So
the
you
other
guys
one,
found door 1.
the tip on where Alice was hidden is like the deepest navel, which I guess would be the bottom deck, I think. I think that's the thing.
So now we've located 2 new doors, the 6th door and the 1 door.
You know, it is interesting that E deck wasn't flooded.
Well, we don't we only...
He said...
Yeah.
And that
That's
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah?
yeah.
Well, just all right.
All right, so we're just gonna speed the fuck up.
Hey!
7?
What's wrong?
What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that? Snake is...
Snake is dead. He died, just as the 9th man did.
Oh my god. That's not true, is it?
We should make sure.
Yeah, right.
Wait,
What?
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
The shower room, on the left side of the hallway. I put a broom in there too to keep the door open.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door.
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. This wasn't open when we passed here before. Well, let's keep going.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Ugh, yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Who did we see the body with last time? No, I feel like this part's scripted because those 3 always go through door 3 as we're checking out the other doors. Yes, okay.
Where is he? There. June, you should stay here.
But...
Please, just do me a favor, okay?
Just like he said, just like the 9th man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the 9th man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it. And waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah, that means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, 7? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes, almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Shit. So what do we say? I mean, we said wasn't sure, but let's say of course this time.
But I don't... Where could Zero be hiding?
I think Zero is one of us.
That's crazy. Or we can pull a Joe Rogan and be like, well, it's certainly possible.
Well, that's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. If that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
Huh. You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah. 7, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. 7 and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well. At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because... I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah.
Well, we wasted all of our time
It's
sitting
3
around
in
talking.
the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. 7, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
You're right, but...
We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is Mercury.
But maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right. Here it is.
Once again, you think
The
a third
Mercury
person
card
could
reader.
go with us?
We're
I guess
using
if
the
it's
card
3 people,
7
then
gave
you
us,
could, in
right?
theory, go through the door.
Yeah,
If it's
Found
perfectly
it when we were
numbered.
checking out the shower room.
I think 7 said something like... Anyway, let's see what happens.
I really feel like at
I
this point they
guess
would
the
not want
elevator
anyone to
works
be
now.
alone with one other person.
Jumpy, I know it's only the 2 of us.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh, first we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Let's go.
Yes. Look, nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the seat and bottom button can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah. Well, let's...
I forget that fucking clue that the library was in the deepest navel, so I would assume it's the bottom. But I feel like the bottom is
This
just
is
the
the bottom
engine
deck.
room. I mean, I guess we could try it.
Hey, over there.
Oh, what's good, Skinskister? How you doing, bro?
This is a numbered door.
Maybe we do want to go through 2.
This is the 8th one we found. There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room.
Yeah, let's go through 2. Fuck it. We're gonna choose. I think that was a clue. Deepest
Doors
navel.
3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Finally!
Yeah,
You don't look very happy about it, though.
it's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
Oh, I got you, Skinskister. I won't bring up. I'll pretend you're not there. Much love all the same, bro.
You're right.
Let's head back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. Just double checking, but everyone
Alright,
wrote
this
their
is the,
code
this
name
is
and
the
the door number
choice.
they want, right?
We're gonna make our choice, and then before we go through, we're gonna save.
Yes, just like you told us earlier.
We're gonna choose door 2.
Can't believe we're voting here.
We need to make the whole thing fair, blah-de-blah. This is a complicated plan, you know. Hurry it up, Mr. I have a brilliant idea.
Yeah, quiet in the peanut. Alright, let's open these up. The first one says, Ace requests door 1.
Yes, I do. Would you like me to explain why?
No, we don't have time for that. Sorry. Let's keep going. Next is Santa. He wants door 6.
Yeah, that's what I wrote.
Clover wants 1, Lotus wants 2, and 7 also wants 2.
Wait a minute. There is no way I'm going anywhere with the Elephant Man.
Quiet in the penis. What a progressive great game.
No, there'd be no point to the voting if we let people change their
Quiet
choices
your
because of
penis,
stuff
you
like
filthy man.
But
Just give it up, Lotus. It's not like I want to hang out with some exhibitionist grandma.
I am not an exhibitionist. I'm wearing clothes.
Barely.
So, last I checked, that's not a crime.
Maybe. But what about common decency? Nobody wants to have to look at a chick who looks like a half-naked raisin.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you!
Oh, not good.
Let go! Let go of me! I'm...
Junpei, read the rest.
Right. June wants door 6.
Yes. I don't really have a reason. I just felt like it.
So this was everyone's vote. Ace and
I guess if
Clover
you choose
requested
6,
door
you're
1.
with like Santa and June, I think, maybe. Will they even equal that? 3, 6 is 9, 5 is 14. Yeah, I think that'll work.
7 and Lotus requested door 2. Santa and June requested door 6. Then the door I should choose is...
Okay, the last one is mine. I want to go
Deepest navel. We're gonna take a fucking risk here and go through 2.
through. My choice is door 2.
Hey, wait a minute there. You cheating?
Cheating?
I'm asking if you changed your number after you heard what doors we wanted.
How could I do that? I wrote it down on the paper earlier.
Let me see that.
Sure, here.
I had 3 pieces of paper ready, and I put the one with door 6 on it into the pot. I just needed to make sure I drew last. After I saw everyone else's result, I just chose whatever door I wanted. If the number I'd already put in matched, then I didn't have to switch the paper out.
Well, what does it say?
You got lucky.
Alright, so we know who's going through door 2. That'd be me, Lotus, and Junpei. The only problem's the other 2 teams.
June and I want door 6.
Clover and I choose door 1.
That's not good. We can't open either of those doors with only 2 people.
Why don't Santa and June go into door 1 with Ace?
Yeah, oh wait, Santa, June, and 1 going through with
Huh?
Ace.
Well,
And what will you do, Clover?
I'll be waiting at the stairs. You guys are coming back here, right? That's what 7 was saying, wasn't it?
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9.
Ah, we chose bad. Fuck. Alright. I think. Yeah, because this is like the dead end route. All good. We'll go through here anyway.
That's how the Nonary game works.
I'm sorry, but I just want to be by myself for a while. You understand, right?
Because leaving anyone behind
Door 1.
unattended is generally bad in this game.
That alright with you, June?
Yes.
Well, we'll be going then.
Let's move too.
Yeah.
I got you, Collect G. I probably won't be too much longer, though, honestly.
Right. Let's go.
I won't see June for a while, but
7 and Lotus. 2-door.
this was my choice. I'm just going to have to suck it up. 7 said we'd all see each other again, and I'm going to believe that. The other group went to A deck to go through door 1. Clover joined them. Our group is on our way too. We're heading to the bottom deck using the elevators. I wonder what we'll find down there.
So did they say deepest navel? I guess that doesn't mean ass bottom. It means kind of,
You ready?
navel center, but deep down. So I don't know.
Yeah, anytime.
E-deck's kind of down, but kind of deep, but kind of center.
I'll go first.
Two-door.
Let's go!
Big shit. Honestly, I think I'm gonna save here and call it. Right before the 2-deck, but we're almost done the second playthrough. Honestly, the first playthrough takes the longest, and after that, you start using the the jump feature to go to different sections. At that point, it's not too terrible, but it looks like we chose the dead end route, which I think is just if you choose 2, just guaranteed bad ending. I'm not really sure why that would be. I mean, I guess we're gonna find out. But all the same, it's late. I'm tired. We're probably gonna do another stream of this midweek. I really enjoy this game. I don't know, it's just chill. It really is. Speaking of which, toss me in Discord, invite Fisto. Me and get groomed lately. Oh goddamn! I didn't even know you weren't there. Holy shit! Seriously. Yeah, I'll send you a link. Stick around. I will whisper that shit to you via Twitter. But thank you guys for joining me. Much love. We'll do another stream of this midweek. And make sure to take care of yourselves. You guys are important too. Peace.